How did these innocent treats find themselves the subject of a landmark legal case? Watch me make a batch and learn how Jaffa cakes won their day in court. Jaffa cakes have quite an interesting history that starts off with a genoa cake, a little bit of orange jelly, and some chocolate coating. In the 1920s, a company called McVitie and Price in the UK created a snack inspired by Jaffa oranges. Jaffa was in Palestine and was under British rule during that time, and like nearly every dessert from the Western world, they have some sort of tie to the Middle East. In this case, it's the oranges. These snacks became a hit in the UK and they topped the charts for sales in the cookie category. After all, they were packaged like cookies, they ate like cookies, and they were even dipped in chocolate like cookies. What's the harm in that? Well, there was no harm except that McVitie's and Price insisted that they were actually cakes and not cookies, hence the name. But why did that even matter? Well, because of taxes. Snacks classified as cookies or biscuits in the UK had a tax on them, but cakes did not. McVitie's and Price billed them as cakes and even went so far as to argue the matter before the court. The answer came down to two things, one of which was the recipe. Now this is my version of the classic Jaffa cake, which is made with orange-flavored gelatin that I poured into a rimmed baking tray and I let it sit for a few hours to set. That will go on top of the base of the snack. As you can see in this video, I'm actually using a genoa cake batter, not a cookie dough. And while this isn't the exact recipe, the official Jaffa cakes are said to use a genoa cake batter and an orange jelly that tastes nearly exactly to the ones that I'm making here. And that's the point. It used a cake batter in the official recipe. McVitie's and Price argued that the base of this cake was a cake batter and not a cookie dough, which made the snack a cake and it used chocolate coating as its frosting. They also said that a cookie left out for a few days will get soft. Cakes like the Jaffa cake would harden. A hard 3-day-old Jaffa cake was the second point needed to prove their argument, and at the end of the court battle, Jaffa cakes earned the official title as a cake, at least in the UK. Whether they're a cookie or a cake, they're pretty darn good. Jaffa cakes are impossible to find in my area of the world, and whether you're looking to try something new or recreate a favorite at home, give this recipe a try. In my opinion, it's the closest you'll get to the real thing, and I've eaten a hefty amount of Jaffa cakes.